YouTube, what it do? You my fan, welcome back. You new to the channel, just call me Kinfolk. So look, now, today, we have Drakeo the Ruler. First, I want to send off my condolences to the family. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean any disrespect. I don't mean any harm by this video. But a couple things did stand out to me about this tragedy, right? So first and foremost, he passed away at 28. First RIP to, you know, Drakeo the Ruler. Says he was stabbed during an altercation at the Once Upon a Time in LA concert at the Bank of California Stadium. Now, first off with Drakeo. Now, I did a lot of looking through Drakeo's Instagram. I didn't really see anything that was like red flaggish. So I don't think I could be wrong. I don't think he sold his soul. I don't think he sold his soul, but he did have, and I do see the one-eye symbolism. I do see the one-eye symbolism, you know what I'm saying, on that concert that he was a part of. That maybe could be a reason, you know, they were showing that this could have happened. I'm not sure, you know, like I could be wrong, you know, he could have. I just haven't seen enough to say, okay, yeah, he for sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go throwing that around. I do see him a lot with the black and white, the duality. I do notice that. Couple pictures that I pointed out, you know, the black and white, the Masonic checkerboard, you know, he's wearing it on his shirt. So it could be, that could be the case, you know, it could be a stretch because it is, you know, black and white checkerboards in like diners and barber shops and things like that. Like if you go to a carnival or a festival, you'll see that same, you know, black and white pattern. So we'll give him a pass on that. I think what happened here, because he was signed with Empire. He did have inner workings. He was signed by Empire, and we know Empire track record is not good at all. We got Young Dolph, we got King Von, Mo3, and now we got Drakeo the Ruler. So that's 4 people in like a month. All of these happen in like November, or excuse me, not King Von and Mo3, but Young Dolph and Drakeo the Ruler, like back to back. Like this winter solstice, like they going crazy, bro. They are going crazy. Like it's only December. We still got January, we still got February. Have you noticed how many rappers have died in just a month? How much death has happened? Bro, starting in November, we got Travis Scott. We got the Travis Scott, you know, the festival, you know what I'm saying? We got that tragedy. Then we had Young Dolph. Then we had Virgil Abloh. So not even just rappers. We got Virgil Abloh. We got Drakeo the Ruler. Nick Cannon's son. So it's like a lot going on right now in December and November. This is the winter solstice. This is the time of, you know, sacrifice, human sacrifice, right? Because what it does, it lowers the vibration. It carries into the new year. That's why all these things happen in the winter. Like January was the first reported case of, you know, Doggett 19. You see what I'm saying? Even though people did say they had it back in 2019, but they didn't like make it a thing until January. You know, in the winter. You know what I'm saying? They love to lower your vibration in the wintertime. So all these things, it's like, damn, bro, like these people are going crazy. And it's just, it's a couple things that I want to point out, right, about this whole situation, right? So Ritual in full reduction is 27. Caldwell, which was Drakeo's last name, was 27, and they're also 45. They're also 45 in the same ciphers. So we got 27 and 45 in the same ciphers. So 27, they like to use these numbers 27 and 45 because they equal up to 9. 9 represents the number of completion, right? So he could be gone. He could really be gone. You know, a lot of these artists, a lot of these celebrities fake they death, but this one here, and the fact that they actually use his name in the publication, that the victim was Daryl Caldwell, I think he, you know, it's a chance he most likely he's really gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really want to mean no harm, you know what I'm saying, by this video, but I gotta show like what I see. You know what I'm saying? Drakeo, which was his stage name, was also 27. It's just like a couple things that's kind of like weird to me, right? So as I look at his Instagram, it was almost like he was like foreshadowing this, because he took a picture 2 days ago and he said, "Long live the greatest." You know, long live. You know, that's usually what you say when somebody gone. You know what I'm saying? Long live the king. You know what I'm saying? Like when people sad and they saying like, "Long live the great." You feel me? Like it's kind of like sketchy to me. And then his latest picture that he took, it said double crossers get crossed out. So it's kind of like a double entendre, because he's saying like, if you double cross me, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get crossed out. But then he's wearing 2 crosses. So it's like double crossers get crossed out. So it was kind of like that was like a kind of like another weird thing to me, was like double crossers get crossed out, and he's wearing the double crosses. So why would you allude to your, I mean, I can get how it can be perceived. Like you can say, oh, he talking about like if you double cross him, like he's gonna cross you out. You see what I'm saying? But he also is wearing double crosses. So did Empire cross him out? I mean, I don't know. I'm just, you know, connecting the dots. And another weird thing was he was following 208 people. If you get rid of the 0, you got 28, and he died at 28 years old. So it's just like a couple things that's just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went through his music videos. I really didn't see any symbolism. So I'm not sure if he sold out completely. You know, of course you do have to show like some type of symbolism. If you have inner workings with certain labels will cause you to, you know, do certain things. I didn't see like one-eye symbolism. I didn't see crazy stuff. I didn't see like devil horns from him. So I'm not gonna just put that on him and say he sold his soul. But he could have been a sacrifice for Empire. He could have been a sacrifice for Empire. So Empire and Empire and Gematria, we got 33, 96, 39, 66. I mean, these are all like, you know, like ritualistic numbers. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know about that 33. You know, Masonry also equals 33. And then we got that same 39 right there. You see what I'm saying? So they like to use numbers and things like that to show you, you know, LeBron has that same numerology. LeBron, we got that 66 and that 33. You know what I'm saying? So they like to use, you know, numerology like that to like show you what's going on. So I don't know, I wouldn't put it past Empire. And so they like to use, you know, letters and numbers just to show y'all. Sandra Bullock was starred in a movie called Murder by Numbers. And of course, if you my fam, you know about this. But for the people that might be new, this was the movie Murder by Numbers. And notice that 38 right there. Notice the 3 and the 8 in the title. So 3 and the 8, just to show you that this gematria is legit. They know what they doing, because murder in the reverse full reduction is 38. So these people, they know what they doing. You see what I'm saying? This is not by accident. This isn't just like by coincidence, you know, that all these numbers. So don't think this is just me reaching. You know what I'm saying? They put this right in front of y'all and said murder by numbers. So this could be another ritual by Empire. And another point, Empire has a knack for putting life insurance on their artists, and Empire themselves being the beneficiary to these artists' life insurance. You know, so this could have been like a ritualistic thing. And I know a video has come out with him being stabbed, so somebody can say, oh yeah, like that was just a random person doing that. You know, you never know who could be the hidden influence behind that person that did that. You see what I'm saying? They can get anybody to do anything, you know. Yeah, man, it's sad, bro. It's sad that so many artists think that this is the way, you know, sign a record deal, and you know what I'm saying? And then they get like, bro, Aaliyah was on Empire, XXX was on Empire. Like it's so many artists that's on Empire that's no longer here. You know what I'm saying? And they all died like very prematurely, like in their 20s. You see what I'm saying? I think Young Dolph was like in his early 30s, but they ain't got no business dying that early, man. They ain't got no business dying that early. And like I said, he died in California, so that would be another reason for people to shrug it off as just, oh, somebody was hating on him from his own city or his own hometown. This is where these rappers always die at. They always die in a hometown. So you can say, especially the gangster rappers, because they perpetuated a certain lifestyle, so it's easy for you to say, oh, well, that you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's what people will say, and they'll shrug it off. But I'm starting to think that, you know, Empire is knocking these artists off, man. It's sad. It's sad. But yeah, man, like I said, man, RIP, my condolences. But let this be like for y'all to see that, you know, signing a record deal is not the way to go. You know, maybe you need to be willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Grind by yourself. You don't need these labels. We live in a social media era. It's easy to blow up off of your own, by yourself. SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Everybody blowing up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't need this record because this industry is dirty, bro. This is a dirty game that y'all walking into, and it's only one way y'all gonna leave, bro. So let this be, you know, a lesson. And shit, I'm out, man.